just a disclaimer before I start. If you hear any like noises, it's just like from the outside. I'm sorry, it's not that quiet. So I'm going to Bangkok tomorrow, and I was like packing for my friend's wedding, and I just wanted to like share with you guys what I like to pack, only the things that I will be able to use. So I'm already like halfway into like packing all this, but it's not like complete yet because I'm still contemplating if I should take certain products or like leave them. I'm still choosing which one to take, you know. This clear bag is from Sephora. I actually got this, I think when I purchased, like they have this promotion when we spend like $100 for skincare, you get one of this bag, and I've got like 3 of those already. I give them out to 2 of my family members. I really love this bag. I like the size of it. I feel like with this one I mainly use it to put my makeup and skincare all in one. Now let's just open up. So I'm just this is not complete yet again. Okay, let's start with the skincare. So I'm just gonna take out all the makeup stuff. So right here, as you can see, I've got my day and night skincare stuff here. I mean, if you have seen my Instagram stories, like you will see I basically use all of these products. I've got my daytime serum, but for these serums I like to switch it up, and then I like to use vitamin C some day, and you know, just the plant-based retinol, the glow serum sometimes. Especially like to use this one when I'm wearing makeup and when I need like extra, you know, glow in within. So these are the daytime serums, and then I've got my essence as well. This is the fresh black kombucha facial treatment essence that I love to use when I'm only going out, because with this one, like it has certain properties, like it helps with, you know, age delay, and it also helps with like pollution, like free radicals, like outside especially. Like it just helps for the skin. It's almost like a barrier to the skin. I really like to use it when I'm actually going out, like, you know. That was a long explanation. Moving on to moisturizer, I've got the First Aid Beauty coconut water cream. This is so good. It doesn't make your skin look greasy or oily throughout the day, like if you're living in like a humid or like, you know, like wet, hot type of place. Definitely I would recommend this. I do really love this, and I love the scent of this. It makes me think of like holiday, like vacation on the beach, sipping pina colada. So that's the moisturizer, and then I have my eye cream. As you all know, I love the Ulla Hendrickson products, as you can see. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream. Nothing much to say about it because it's just like helps brighten and kind of like depuff and kind of prevent future wrinkles like around your eyes, like crow's feet and stuff like that. And this one is, and again, Ulla Hendrickson. This is the night cream. This is also the plant-based retinol like sleeping cream. It has AHAs as well, so it's a bit, I would say like a bit strong, because I feel like if you have sensitive, or if you like to pick on pimples or acne, and you will happen to have like open wounds, I think it might be not suitable for those skin types. For me personally, I do really love this. And plus, like, I always has been scared of retinol based products and AHA based products because I feel like it's gonna be too, you know, too strong for my skin, and I feel like my skin doesn't need that much chemical. But since both of these are plant-based retinol, it just helps, you know, kind of brighten and refresh and give you that glow. Like it just kind of boosts up your collagen as well. Last but not least, I have my nighttime serum. This is again from Ulla Hendrickson. This is the transformation gel, so this also has AHA in it. I don't normally use this every night because I do really feel like this is really strong for my skin. I feel like it kind of strips off the skin a bit. Sometimes in the morning, if I use it too often, I notice like having these like crumbly like balls of my dead skin, I guess. I would only use it if I feel like I need extra care for my skin, and if I'm like constantly going out and using makeup mostly every day, then I would just like go in with this, but sometimes I will like give it a rest and then go in with the cream, and that's about it. So that's all the skincare that I'm taking. Let's slowly move on to not makeup but like in between. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this on my story recently. This is the Super Goop Smooth and Poreless 100% Mineral Matte Screen. So this is the sunscreen. It has a bit of a tint. It has SPF 40. It's also very mattifying. So I've been using this currently and I love it, I would say, but I'm still looking for something that almost feels like moisturizer. I would say this is one of my favorite sunscreen that I've ever used. It doesn't like make me look greasy. I noticed like when I was using the Solar Defense Booster sunscreen from Dermalogica, this is basically just pure sunscreen, so it doesn't really moisturize your face, doesn't really hydrate your face. So normally I like to put 2 drops of this, add a pea-sized scoop of my moisturizer, and then like to mix it and then apply it. But still, the difference between giving you greasy skin and hydrating your skin is totally different. But yeah, it still gives me grease, and I feel like even if I wear foundation on top of this, like with the good primer that I dearly love, it still gives me that slippy, sliding foundation throughout the day. I do really love to use this alone, like if I'm not wearing foundation, but I wouldn't recommend if you're going in with foundation afterwards. So I would definitely say this is the one to go to. I'm gonna be taking that. Then the primer. So you've already seen this before, Ole Henriksen. This is what I'm currently loving. I do love my Tatcha primer. I do love my Too Faced Hangover, but this is what I'm gravitating towards every day if I'm wearing makeup. So yeah, this is the Banana Bright Face Primer. So these are from same line, same, kind of helps brighten and almost like a extra skincare step as well. Okay, so let's move on to foundation. So I've chose to take these. This one is the Arborian CC Cream. It's universal tinted, but I think I got the medium shade because when I checked the Ulta website, they do actually have light and medium, 2 shades I think. It doesn't even say in the package the shades. So yeah, I've been loving this, even sometimes without sunscreen, like because it already has SPF 25, but still it's so little. But sometimes if I'm like rushing, I would just like use my primer a little bit and then just like slap this on my face and then I'm like out the door. I'm gonna be using this a lot when I'm like going out and about, but I'm gonna also carry one of my favorite foundation. This is the NARS Natural Radiance Longwear Foundation. I am in the color Valoris. I mainly take this because if I were just like going there for a visit or just to like shop around or eat around, I would pretty much just carry this one. But I'm attending a wedding, so I know that I will want to use like a actual foundation, so that's why I'm bringing this. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm just gonna bring my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter concealer. I use the shade 230, same as my foundation shade from them. I know that I should have taken the Fenty foundation. They're the same shade, 230, but then this is already my second bottle. When I got my first bottle, like I use it non-stop. While I was waiting to get my second bottle, I went ahead and tried out this foundation, and before it was like this one, like I cannot live without, but now I feel like, I don't know, like they're the same thing, but I feel like this is a little bit more lightweight and it's a bit more like bearable, I feel. But honestly, like I do love them equally, but for this trip, for now, I'm gonna take my NARS foundation. Let's just move on to another one. Okay, so I hate traveling with loose powders, like loose pigments, loose eyeshadow, all this stuff. I just hate it, okay, because it gets messy. Even if I close it very like securely, it's still like, it just goes everywhere. But I still have to use it, so I'm gonna take my Fenty Pro Filter loose powder in the color powder in the color Butter, and this is the mini size, so like I still have like a little bit left, so I'm just gonna carry this. I think that's good enough for me. Now let's jump onto brows. I'm just bringing this Ka-Brow from Benefit. This is like the pomade. It also has this like little brush, so it's very convenient for travels. I love this because most of the time when I'm using, you know, brow pencil, I still have to use like a powder and a gel. So with the Ka-Brow, after I dip in and then just like fill in the whole shebang, and then I just, with the leftover product, I can just like fill it out my front brows. So yeah, this kind of works as like both. I think this is very convenient for traveling, and I cannot not take this. This is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter gel. This is a clear one that holds your brow hair in place, and this tube combo just stars. Okay, so with the bronzers, I was contemplating like whether to, you know, what to take, because I'll tell you. So as you all know, I really love Hoola bronzers. I love the OG Hoola. It's so good, and I mainly like, I cannot live without this, mainly for my nose contouring. So this is the perfect shade for my nose contour, and even a little bit of like shading on my eyes. This is like the perfect shade. But recently they have the new shades, and I am currently using the Caramel Hoola. It's more towards like a yellowy, really warm yellow undertone. I do like using this as a bronzer, but definitely not for nose contouring because it's just like too warm, I would say, like for my nose. So I mainly like to contour my nose with the Hoola bronzer because it has more of a neutral undertone. But I cannot carry both of these because, as you can tell, like the packaging is so bulky. This is one of the things that like I have like love-hate with this packaging as well. Like, cause this is great for traveling because it doesn't break. It's just like cardboard, so it doesn't break. But the thing is, it's just like too bulky. I feel like they should have like cut off half of this and then just call it Hoola as well, you know? I mean, I get it because they come with the brush on top as well, so like I do understand that, but it's just too bulky. So I don't know, I do have another bronzer that I want to take. This is the Fenty Beauty bronzer, Sun Stalker bronzer in Caramel Cutie. This is like the mini size. I do like the color of it, but same with the caramel shade, like it's not really perfect for nose contouring. Still contemplating like which bronzer to actually carry. At first I gravitated towards this one because it's just like the travel size and it's perfect. So leave this aside for now. For the eyeshadows, ever since I'm not working, I've been doing my makeup like very fast, and I don't really take much time when I do makeup anymore. So I've been doing this like certain way, quick way to make the whole thing quick and easy, like just 15 minutes is good enough for me. So I also noticed that like on my face, what I cannot live without is my brow products. Like without filling in my brows, like I would not leave the house. And another thing I noticed is my eyes. I'm gonna like try to explain it quickly, because my eyes, what I noticed is like I don't have much dab on my eyelids, so I don't like it if I'm not wearing any eyeshadows. Now like I like to have something, like some type of color on my lids, especially like brown colors. So most of the time like I'm going with the bronzer on my face and then just like kind of brush it on my eyelids as well, just to give it a bit of a color, a bit of a contour, you know, like on the lids. That's one of the things that I noticed about my face. The Hoola Caramel bronzer, it's the perfect shade. I feel like it's my perfect brown transition shade for my eyes. So I would just like throw this all over the lids almost and then just blend everything in. Then I like to go in with this Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in the color Cinnamon. This is actually a highlighter, but as you can see, the color is just too dark for my skin tone for a highlight. So one time I tried it on my eyes and it works beautifully as a eyeshadow for me. This is also very easy to apply. So that's one of the shortcuts that I've been doing for my eyes. I know that I definitely want to take this because it's gonna make my life a lot easier. This is like the two perfect combo. Oh, should I take this or this? But yeah, definitely this is going in. So for the blush, I'm just gonna take this Tarte Amazonian blush in Feisty. It's also a travel size, so it's perfect. I think this is like the perfect type of nude, like warm nude type of blush that goes with any look, any type of eyeshadow color, any type of lip color. So this is like the easy choice for me, and I do have to carry my tried and true Morphe setting spray. I'm carrying my mini size of this Laneige lip mask. Cannot leave it. For the highlight, I'm taking this ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in the color On the Cusp. I'm mainly bringing this for my inner corner highlights, and then I'm also bringing this mini Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Hustler Baby. It's this color. So yeah, I mean, highlighters are not too big of a deal for me. And also decided to bring this palette along. So this is the palette from Smashbox. It's the Bold Glitter Eye Palette. It has all the, you know, glitter eyeshadows, like bold colors. I decided to pack this one because I got wedding to attend, so if I want some sparkle, something like shimmy shimmy, these are very blinding and very like eventy, if that's even a word. No. So yeah, I decided to pack that on, and it's like flat and sleek, so you can just like easily pack this. This is not the only eyeshadow. I'm gonna have to bring like some of these, like my travel palette. I recently got this Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. I actually got this as a gift, but I'm not really into like coral eyeshadow. I like more of a warm browns and color ones. But I will say I do really love these three shades. I like to pack this on. Like, look at how pretty that color is. It's more of a brick red shade, and this is just for like all over the lid, and then this is more towards like a peachy. So these are the colors that I like to use. So I'm still thinking like if I should pack this, but I do have my two favorite palettes that I love to travel with, and these are both from ColourPop, and these are collab with Kathleen. All the shades in here I love. I wouldn't use like these blues on my daily basis, but still like it kind of helps like as a pop of color. So yeah, I'm either thinking if I should bring that or the Zodiac palette. So this is more of it has more color. I feel like it has purpley, like burgundies and blues, and even with the black with the like gold glitters, it's just very daring, almost like compared to the Dream Street palette. Yeah, so I'm still thinking. I don't know what to take. But I think right now, by looking at the palette, I am gravitating towards Dream Street because I can use these neutral tones and a little bit of pop of color. So I think I'm gonna go for this one. Plus, if I'm taking this palette, I wouldn't have to take my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Weenie. This is also one of my favorite, like all over, you know, like I don't have no time for eyeshadow, but still like you have a bit of an eyeshadow because of this. But this palette has like the similar shade, so see, so pretty. I think this is definitely it. Alright, so I have made up my mind and I decided to go with the Hoola bronzer and just call it a trip. So let's just finish up the rest. I'm taking my Benefit Roller Lash eyeliner in black just in case, and then I will be bringing three of these, the ColourPop gel liners in Mr. Bing, Best O, and Get Paid liner. So these are my three favorite shades that I like to use, you know, with any type of eyeshadow. I don't like using black color as my waterline. I like to use either like dark brown or like a dark burgundy. Okay, we're almost done. So I'm also packing my lash curler from Tarte, and my mascara, cannot forget. This is the Marc Jacob one that I've been trying out, the mini size. And then I'm packing my lipstick. So this is from Psy Cosmetics, the Velvet Lip Cream in my Bay, my favorite color. And then I'm also packing my Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Color in the shade Freckle. I like to kind of like just focus this on in the inner parts of my lips just to kind of give it a bit of a definition, I guess. So I like to pair them together. And last but not least, I am taking one scissor just for, you know, emergency. Or then I'm also packing my tweezers, emergency use as well. This is actually complete. Oh wait, I still need to pack my lip gloss. I'm still contemplating about my lip glosses as well. Wait, this is not lip gloss. So I'm just also gonna be packing this Makeup Forever, what is this, lip paint. It's almost like more of a watercolor type of paint, I guess. Yeah, so I'm actually packing this just for some days if I want like a bit of a tinted lip, like just throw in the inner parts of my lips and then just call it a day, you know. So with the lip gloss, these are my like holy grails. This, I would say, like best $10 I think that I ever spent. Because of this, I started to get more glosses. I think I'm gonna pack this, but I just wanna show you guys a few of my lip glosses. We're here anyway. So this is the nude stick what's it called, lip glaze, almost similar to the Sephora, the plumping lip gloss. It has a similar feel to it. I'm just gonna swatch it for you. So it's this shade. It's very plumpy. It's very like minty. I love the scent. It's almost like a chocolate mint scent. It's so yummy, delicious, and looks great on the lips. Just check it out. Another one that I love, this one is the Marc Jacob Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick. So it's like a stick. It's a lip gloss, but in a stick form. This is in the shade One Mauve Time. It doesn't have much of that minty feel to like compared to the other ones. Neutral nude almost. But yeah, like I do really like this one as well. But if you're looking towards like a minty, like plumping type of feel to it, I would definitely recommend these two. And last but not least, this, you all know, this is the Fenty Beauty gloss bomb. It doesn't have much of a color. Like for me, I like glosses with more of a pigmentation, but I do love how the glitter doesn't look too much on the lips. It just kind of helps, makes it look more shinier. So alright, so I'm just gonna pack this. Okay, one last thing, I just want to show you guys what brushes I packed for this trip as well. So basically, the foundation like buffing brush, I do bring my beauty blender just in case if I want to like apply foundation in a rush. Then I like to use a brush, and also for my Arborian CC cream. And then I'm also taking my bronzer brush. Then these are all the eyeshadow brushes. So huge fluffy blending brush, more of a definition blending brush for the, you know, outer crease. Oh, this one is the nose contour brush, the brow bone highlighting brush, and this is for the inner corner highlight. So this one is also for like definition blending type of brush. Another medium fluffy brush. These two are very similar, but I like to use this type of brush for my lower lash lines. It just get the job done. Okay, and then I'm also taking this. I want to do like a little bit of soft eyeliner with my eyeshadow, and I like to take this little like flat brush to pack on like the glitters. Like this is for my blush, to set the powder for the whole face. Definition powder brush. This is just to blend out concealer if I'm again like in a rush. And highlighting brush, this is perfect for either cream highlight or just powder highlight. And then last but not least, I do carry a little brow brush as well from Benefit with the angle tip and then a spoolie. I cannot not have a spoolie. So yeah, that's about it. Just gonna put all of these back in. Alright guys, have a good day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!